Good morning, dear family. I'd like to open by thanking you for your prayers. Missing a Sunday morning wasn't what I had planned, but it's what I felt was necessary and safe for everyone while I waited for my COVID test results. Last week was the end of a 15-week series about the Psalms of Ascent, and as I mentioned in that video, I have a special doxology to add to the end of that series. Since ancient times, a doxological statement or hymn has often followed the singing or reading of a psalm. In the Middle Ages, this practice became standardized in the Roman Catholic Church. It has morphed over the centuries, but it's still a big part of the reason that we sing a doxological hymn following the creed and the offering in our worship. I've mentioned before that each book of Psalms is ended with a short doxology, usually a single verse, and that the entire 150th Psalm is a doxology for the entire Psalter. This week's doxology is for the Psalms of Ascent, and there is no greater doxology than a celebration and praise to God for the triumph of Jesus Christ over sin and death. What you're about to hear is a recording of a Bach cantata excerpt from my senior recital on April 13, 2009. I had come to Hardin-Simmons University from the University of North Texas that year, and this piece was a holdover from my UNT days that my teacher allowed me to perform with two really incredible musicians. The mezzo you'll hear is Kayla Rigney, who was in studio with me, and is now a professional singer in the choral music capital of the United States, Minneapolis. The pianist is Mark Sanders, who was already a great collaborative pianist at the age of 23, and now does it professionally at Abilene Christian University. It was an absolute delight to hear this again. It was like going back in time. I'm also happy to say that I can post the entire recording because this piece is in the public domain and I have permission from the other two performers. The piece has two characters, a character named Fear, sung by the mezzo-soprano, and a character named Hope, sung by the tenor, because, of course, the good guy is the tenor. Hope opens the piece by proclaiming Christ's victory over death, but Fear is not so convinced. If you stay for the whole piece, you are a champ, and you can be my friend. If not, okay, we'll still be friends. Enjoy this look back in time to hear 22-year-old baby Travis singing some super nerdy church music. Not much has changed in that department.
Helle Sonnenschein, mit Trost erfüllt auf seinen Heiland schauen und in sich selbst ein Himmelreich erbauen, ist wahre Christeneigentum. Doch weil ich hier ein himmlisch Labsal habe, so sucht mein Geist hier seine Lust und Ruhe. Mein Heiland ruft mir kräftig zu, mein Grab und Sterben bringt euch Leben, mein Auferstehen ist neue Trost. Mein Mund wird zwar ein Opfer geben, mein Heiland, doch wie klein, wie wenig, wie sogar geringe, wird es vor dir, o großer Sieger sein, wenn ich für dich ein Sieg und Danklied bringe. Mein Auge sieht den Heiland auf der Welt. Brust entstehen.
Lässt Gott das Grab die Toten gehen.
Wenn Gott in einem Grabe lieget, so halten Tod und Grab ihn nicht.
Ach Gott, der du den Tod besieget, der weicht des Grabes Stein, das Siegel bricht. Ich glaube aber, hilf mir Schwachen, du kannst das Stärke machen. Besiege mich und meinen Zweifel Mut. Der Gott, der Wunder tut, hat meinen Geist durch Trostes Kraft gestärket, dass den Aufersteigen Jesu merket.
We're friends! As always, dear family, wear your mask and wash your hands.